Hi everyone, in today's video I'm going to be talking about eating for energy. When we often think about food, we think about what craving am I having and what am I going to eat to satisfy that craving, or what should I eat this week so that I can fit into that pair of jeans or that dress I want to fit into like 2 weeks from now. What about eating for energy though? Have you ever thought about that? Now, I really want to talk about this, and in this video, I'm going to be changing your mindset around food and about looking at it differently. And I'm going to be offering you some tips and also some of the top foods that will give you the most benefits when it comes to energy. If this is something you're interested in, then keep on watching. Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Jeanne, Agius, your self-care coach. This is a channel dedicated to prioritizing self-care in every aspect of our lives so that we can feel and be the best version of ourselves. If this sounds like something you would like to know more about, then don't forget to hit the subscribe button and the bell notification so YouTube will keep sharing more of my videos and I can continue spreading the word. Okay, so like I mentioned, I really wanted to talk about eating for energy. We think about food when it comes to losing weight, looking great, which are all great things, but have we actually focused on what food does and how it can benefit you when it comes to energy? Do we know what to actually look for when we go to the grocery store? Think about it like this, a toothpaste. You're at your very end of your toothpaste tube and you're literally squeezing every single angle to try to get the last little bit of it out. Once it's done, you know exactly where to go to get more toothpaste. As you know, it's our day-to-day proper hygiene to use toothpaste when we're brushing our teeth. But what about energy? Once that's depleted, where do we go to? Where do we go to look for it? There are two culprits here that people tend to gravitate towards. One is sugar and the other is caffeine. And those things, as great as they are in the moment, such as the energy drinks, the cups of coffee, the energy bars, they only give you energy for a short period of time before you come crashing down on this energy roller coaster. They are what we like to call fake fuel, because it's not sustainable and it doesn't last long. So although it spikes your energy level, you come crashing down and then end up feeling more tired than you were to begin with. And we don't want that. We want to be able to select food that will sustain and give us the maximum amount of energy, because let's face it, we are all busy. We all have multiple things that are piling on our plate. So we want to make sure that we know and are only consuming what we need to consume to not only feel and look great, but also to provide us with the most energy possible. So what are some of the things that we can do to get off that rocky roller coaster and get on one that is more of a stable cruise when it comes to energy? There's a few things that we can do to actually reframe how we think about food so that we can change our thinking to not necessarily gravitate to the usual pick-me-ups such as caffeine or that energy bar. We instead grab other alternatives that might give us the boost that we need and will have a larger payout. Next, we're going to talk about the foods that actually give us the most bang of energy for our buck. So the first one is bananas. Bananas is a very popular item in our household. I use it for so many different things. So whenever we run out to the grocery store, we always make sure that we have 2 sets of bananas. One that is ripe for our smoothies, for adding into my banana pancakes, for my banana bread, and one that is not ripe and ready for next week. So we're always making sure that we have bananas on hand. But banana is a great source of energy. It is filled with carbohydrates, potassium, vitamin B6, all great for energy. The next time you're feeling a little bit famished and you're looking for a quick pick-me-up, consider grabbing the good old banana. So instead of grabbing coffee or energy drinks, is water. We all have water. that we need to replenish every single day. And if we notice our energy levels are dipping, what we need to immediately do is drink a glass of water. When you don't drink enough water, your body becomes dehydrated. And what happens is your body is trying to find ways to cope with it, so the energy level depletes. So what you could do, as I mentioned in another video, such as this one, is you can have them at your nightstand when you wake up, so that you drink 2 glasses of water when you wake up, and make sure that it is also replaced at the end of the day so that you have it before you go to sleep. And also purchase a really big jug, and that there are ones where you can get out there where they actually measure for you where you should be at, so you can track how much water you should have already consumed, and that way you're accountable every single time you look at your water bottle, and it reminds you, okay, I need to drink more water because I'm not where I need to be. Next, we want to focus on incorporating more whole grains into our diet. For some reason, whole grains has a bad reputation when it comes to healthy eating because it's associated with like bad carbohydrates, but really that's a really big misconception in my eyes, because there is a lot of good carbs out there, and really we should have a balanced diet that incorporates having whole grain as well. Now, the typical processed whole grain would consist of baked goods and cookies and crackers. What we're missing out on is that processed goods such as that strips the vitamins and the minerals that actually provide us with energy. So when we're filling up with things like that, it's not providing us with any energy. So the next time you decide to actually grab something like that, perhaps make a ready bowl of oatmeal. Have it in the fridge or have it on the stovetop, something that you can easily grab and like have a nice bowl, add some cinnamon, maybe some maple syrup, and it could be a really nice treat that can provide you with a lot of energy. The next one is super obvious, yet for some reason it's probably the #1 thing that people are lacking in their diets, and that is to eat more greens. Greens have so much minerals and vitamins. It's enriched with so many good stuff that provides us with the energy that we need every single day, yet a lot of people are lacking that in their diet. And no, French fries is not vegetable, but there are tons of ways that you can actually turn greens into something creative. I mentioned in previous videos that you could make a healthy smoothie, a green juice with it. I've actually turned kale into kale chips, which is so delicious as a snack. Think about creative ways to incorporate greens into your lifestyle to give you that boost of energy. It's filled with tons of minerals and vitamins to really detox your body from all the impurities. There's just so much health benefits when it comes to eating more vegetables and greens. So check that out. Try to be creative. You don't have to stick to what you're used to. You don't have to stick to the boring old spinach. Be creative. There's so many things you can do with it. So let me know how that goes. Comment below on what your favorite green recipe is. Now, the next source of energy is brown rice. Unlike its sister rice, which is white rice, it is actually less processed and is able to retain a lot of the fiber and nutritional content such as vitamins and minerals to help us with our energy levels. It's actually shown that 1 cup of brown rice, which is about 195 grams, has enough fiber and a mineral that helps to break down the enzymes of carbohydrates and protein to help extract and provide energy. So it is a great source of energy, and what we do in our household is we actually prepare a pot at the beginning of the week as our foundational grain. Now I love rice, and it's something that I love to eat, and so we stick to brown rice in our house, and we either make sushi with it or we have it as a side with our protein and our vegetables. But having that backup in our fridge and rice already made makes it easy for us to have like a complete meal when we're hungry. So providing the brown rice as your main foundational piece is key. This next one is actually a popular one in our household, and that is to eat fatty fishes such as salmon and tuna. And sushi is our favorite food here, so that is a easy one for us to actually achieve. The reason why it's so good is because 1 serving of either tuna or salmon has a recommended intake for omega-3s, which is the good fat, and also vitamin B12. Both of them are good for fighting fatigue, and that is what will give us energy. And it's a great source of protein, fatty acids, and also B vitamins. So when you're looking for something that is tasty, yummy, there's so many different things that you can do with tuna and salmon. Consider adding that into your diet for a boost of energy. So I just shared with you guys some of the top foods to consider when it comes to helping us with our energy levels and sustaining it. Now I'm going to bring you guys into my kitchen to share with you guys how I incorporate those food items into what we eat day to day. It's actually in a lot of things that we eat anyway, so I'm going to be sharing with you guys how we use it. First, I'll be making my daughter a banana oatmeal pancake. We have it for either breakfast or lunch. It's just so nutritious. I add various things to it, such as flax seeds, hemp hearts, chia seeds, bananas, and some oatmeal. Do you like banana pancakes?
Yes.
Is it very delicious?
Yes, it's delicious.
Pancakes are delicious?
Yes.
So good?
Yes.
Thank you. And then for myself, I'm gonna be having a salmon green vegetable salad with some nuts and seeds. And then also I'm gonna be preparing dinner for tonight, which is gonna be brown rice sushi rolls with some avocado. I share tons of videos like this. I have more ideas coming up, so please consider subscribing if you haven't already. Go ahead and smash the like button, share with your community and your tribe. I am so grateful, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye.